Hey everybody, Jason Burmis here, and I'm sure a lot of you are aware that yesterday evening, afternoon, Alex Jones began to trend for all the wrong reasons. Now, we're going to get into every single possibility with this thing. We're going to be very careful about how we talk about it because it is of a subject that obviously is concerning, something we cover here a lot, but not in regards to InfoWars and the Shady Hook lawsuit that's out there. So, I've weighed in on that, the lawsuit. You can see a bunch of my work on that, even publishing some of the depositions so you can see out of his mouth. But if you really want to know my opinion on this, go to the Alex Jones deposition and deep research. I don't really want to talk about the event other than that. And the lawsuit, other than that, other than the headline, which is extremely deceptive, InfoWars host Alex Jones sent families of Sandy Hook victim files that contain CP lawyer claims. But I don't even know that that's what the claim of the lawyers are. Let's talk about this for a second. Now, all these headlines are implying that Alex Jones or InfoWars.com sent families directly emails with this type of material in it. Absolutely not. That's 100% incorrect. In fact, what we're really talking about, if you read the article, and we'll go to it, is that they turned over a server to lawyers, okay, that are representing the family members. So the family members didn't get anything directly, and the lawyers really didn't get anything directly other than the files that they requested. So as you read in further into this, Jones' attorney, Norman Pattis, said that the stuff was in emails sent to Jones and that were never opened, and he denied Jones did anything wrong. Pattis said federal authorities are investigating who sent the emails. Now, we'll get to Jones's reaction, and an angry one, which I'd be furious. I mean, if indeed what we're talking about is a server being turned over, and an organization like InfoWars that received, thousands of emails, probably tens of thousands of emails every single week, many of which were never opened, I'm sure of it just from my internal experience way back in the day. Why would that concern them? Now, on the other side, I don't know that the lawyers on the other side tried to sensationalize this either. For instance, if you're a lawyer on the other side and you're going through all of this material and you find it immediately, for instance, if someone were to send this to me and under the guise of a tip, and I was dumb enough to click on the material and it was there, I'd immediately call the authorities. I'd go call the cops right away. And I'm sure the lawyers in this case did the same thing. And because of that and a police report, I feel like this information has been leaked. Or, maybe Jones put it out there after learning about it himself. I'm not sure. I know that he did flip out on air. Now, he's apparently offering $1 million. $1 million to find out who did this, who sent the emails containing. Now, I've heard some people discussing the possibility that it was somebody on the inside trying to set them up. I think that's a slight possibility. I think that if this narrative is correct, that's not what happened. There's also the possibility of, an employee, a place that employs, 20, 30, 40, 50, 100 people all together at times. I'm not sure how high he's gotten up, but that one of them did download this material. But that's if the narrative that they're putting out is, not correct. All right. Here's where Jones loses me, and he loses credibility in my eyes, okay? Just like the mainstream media should lose absolutely all credibility when it comes to just about anything important, okay? That headline that they put out there is extremely deceptive. It's a lie. Nobody sent the families of Sandy Shady anything. Shady Hook. They didn't send them anything. This is required by law. Evidence that they turned over, and if correct, emails that were sent to an organization on a server that look like they remained unopened. We'll see in time where this goes. But on the other side of this, while Jones has his freak out, he talks about how, he's not into kids like the Democratic Party. The Democratic Party half of the political spectrum, half of the false paradigm. They're the ones. So Dennis Hassert, that Republican who was a senator and at the time the longest Republican serving Speaker of the House, who a judge labeled a serial abuser. He was a Republican. Huh. And then people like the Seattle mayor, Ed Murray. Not a Democrat. Not a Democrat. Wait a minute. What about that Foley fellow that praised Chris Hansen when he was doing the have a seat? And he headed up the Child Protectives Act back in the day. Foley. What about him? Was he? Oh no, he was a Republican too. So it's not just Democrats that do this stuff. It crosses boundaries. It's not a fake left or right issue. It's an issue that should concern all of us. And, that's one of the reasons I'm talking about this, because I also have Jones's back. I don't think he should be censored. He should be able to spit his bullshit that the left does everything. 100%. And I should be able to call him out. He shouldn't be deplatformed for that. He shouldn't be able to have an audience. He shouldn't not be able to have a PayPal, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. We will always defend free speech here. However, bad speech is combated with better speech. And lies don't make friends. And lies are combated with truth. And that's why I'm telling you the truth right now. Look, we're in this together. I don't know if you guys saw this, but last night, it's so simple that even if YouTube, say, doesn't target you, and I'm putting out 4, 5, 6, 7 videos a day, I get done with an interview with Eric Jackman, who's a smart guy. He's the world's #1 Trump impersonator. We're having some fun. And after every single video, I go to check to make sure that my videos haven't been demonetized, because about 70 to 80% of the time, they at least go up for review at some point. So I go over there, and all of a sudden I notice that a massive amount of my videos, at the time, if you watch that video, you'll see me request a review for 25 plus of them. All right? 25 plus. When I was done with that, it hit even more. Okay? Right now, I'm still receiving the repercussions of this. As you can see, there's 7 are suitable, 3 are suitable, 3 are suitable. There's another one that's suitable, there's 3 are suitable. So I think about, 15, 16 have now been reviewed, and the vast majority of them are suitable for all advertisers. But as you can see here, some of them did get limited. How does that happen? Well, I'll tell you how it happens. The trolls come in. They don't like you doing this. They don't like you being effective, and they flag every single video. And they flag. That's not a great system. That's not how we have free speech in this country. And there's no repercussions for them to flag material that, again, shouldn't be flagged in the first place. And then YouTube just demonetizes that, then its reach goes down, and then it limits the ability for me to make a living doing this, telling you the truth. And Jones, even though I don't think he's telling you the truth all the time, he should be able to say what he wants to say. He should not be, we want to talk about demonetization and hate speech and things like that. I don't spit hate. I don't spit extremism. I've never called for violence. I'm not trying to hurt anybody. I got nothing but love in my heart. And to broadly paint that picture all around when hate speech really doesn't have a definition is extremely dangerous. So guys, I'm trying to stay on this platform. I'm on my own now. We've went over this, and I'd like to thank everybody who's supported me so far. But the Burmis Brigade, Media Month 1, what we're trying to do here is raise $5K a month. That's $60K a year, so I can put 5, 6, 7, maybe even 10 videos out a day. The goal is also to get back on AM, FM talk radio, have a podcast on top of it, simulcast video. But what I am promising right now is to put out 30 to 50 high-quality videos every single week on issues that matter, issues that aren't about left or right, but are about right and wrong. Hopefully, you guys want that, because I want that. And luckily, in under 48 hours, I've already raised about 1/10 of my goal. If I can start getting beyond $5,000, then maybe once a month I can also go on location and do a big news story. That's the goal, to grow this thing, to expand it, to continue to reach people. And that's why I think it's also very important to stay on YouTube as a platform. Yeah, we're broadening. Yeah, this gets simulcast on Periscope, so there is, as long as they don't ban me, there's some kind of archive of all these videos. But listen, we'll play their game as much as we can so we can bring their audience in. I don't want to speak to the choir. I want people that don't know exactly what's going on. Maybe they don't understand why the Democrats aren't doing right or the Republicans aren't doing right. Or maybe they are questioning now what's happening with the Trump administration with all this turmoil in the Gulf. And they want answers. Hopefully they're going to find some of my stuff, come to me, and then do their own research, have their own discernment, talk to guys like you. That's important. That's what we need to do. And when, there's a frame-up job on Jones, we have to talk about that too. And when he has to be criticized, I'll do that as well. That's how the world works. Everything should be based on merit and truth, not deception, lies, spin, and sensationalism. And that's why when Jones says it's a Democratic issue, CP, that's ridiculous. Guys, like I said, if you like this video, join the Burmis Brigade. We do real news here. Please hit that subscribe button, thumbs this video up, share it. You can ring the bell for notifications, or what I tell people to do. It's real easy. I'm putting out so many videos. You go to my videos page and you hit the blue button. We like you in the live chat so you can talk to us. That's awesome. I like to have conversations. We do a walk and talk just about every day, or a ride along, so we can go over what material we've done. And we're going to continue to pump out big time videos about NXIVM, Assange, Epstein, the Bohemian Grove, covered that yesterday, and a whole lot more. So guys, thank you all, and I'll see you on the flip side.